All right, guys, I've been busy for about a week, but let me be honest with you guys. So, the reason I haven't really made a video is because there isn't anything I feel worthy to report, right? I don't want to bring you guys a bunch of garbage, a bunch of clickbait, just to keep the channel going or just to get, clicks on my monetization or whatever. So that's been, mainly the reason I've been inactive. Also, I went back to work last week, so I've been working quite a bit too. But now YouTube sent me a little notification. They're offering me this join button where you guys pay $1, $2, $3, $5. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I have never looked. But if you guys want me to do that, tell me. Basically, I kind of create like a side channel and I make videos like exclusively for you guys. And I would donate every penny of that money to some boxing organization, or it would help me, travel and cover fights. It wouldn't be for personal gain, so anyway, just tell me in the comment section if you guys want me to activate that. I would do it. Also, I'd probably post like at least I'd have to make a commitment, 1 or 2 videos a week. I don't know the guidelines, but there are guidelines. Like you can't just have the join button and put a video up every week, every 2 weeks, every month. So tell me what you guys think about that. Also, Eddie Hearn, right? He's pretty much confirmed that Golovkin will be fighting Zermeta. Canelo will be fighting Billy Joe Saunders, which I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm excited to see that fight because look, I think a lot of you guys are sleeping on Billy Joe, right? If we get the Billy Joe Saunders that showed up against David Lemieux, I think he could give Canelo trouble. Especially if it's at a catch weight, maybe 168, whatever. I don't know, guys. What do you think, right? And my question is, and I think I've asked it on the channel before, who would give Canelo the most problems? Would it be Gennady Golovkin trilogy or would it be Billy Joe Saunders? I'm going to guess Billy Joe Saunders. Who right now in the middleweight division, could even touch Canelo, right? Because we know it's going to go to the cards most likely. Okay, so would it be another situation where Billy Joe Saunders, should have won or it's a close fight? That's a possibility. Oh, that's a cool picture. Let me click on that. But, that's how I see it, guys. It'd probably go to the cards. They'd probably give it to Canelo, and I honestly think that's how it goes down because we know Billy Joe Saunders. Look, he's not a knockout artist. He's not a Gennady Golovkin, right? So, so we got that. What else we got? Oh, check this out. On YouTube, they're finally promoting my channel. Look at this. So I type in Gennady Golovkin. Usually, I'm nowhere to be found. Boom! Counterpunch boxing right there. Gennady Golovkin career breakdown. I forgot I even made that video, right? And I think I saw a couple more on here too. So shout out YouTube and thank you. Finally, right? Look, guys, I made it to the big time. Okay, right here, Gennady Golovkin needs to retire or stop fighting cans. Now, I took a lot of heat from that video, okay? And my opinion has not changed whatsoever. I don't like the Zermeta fight, but whatever, I'll give him a pass. I'll give him one pass, but, look, guys, I gotta tell you, if he does fight Zermeta, which we know he will, okay, for that IBF mandatory, and we don't get at least 1 or 2 meaningful fights before he fulfills his contract, guys, the gloves are coming off. The gloves are coming off. And I know you're not going to, I know you don't want to hear that. By the way, shout out Gabriel, shout out Wizard, shout out Eric. I can't remember all the names right now. Oh, let's see. I got some comments here. Yeah, this guy here. I'm not even going to read it, okay? Third Coast, whatever. Anyway, my last video I made about Dante's Boxing Nation, apparently he got the channel back. I haven't confirmed that. But of course, this dude here is like pulling the race card on me when I clearly defended, the fact that I didn't want to see his channel removed regardless of, our differences and, our ideology and how I think one way, he thinks another way. And we know what he does on his platform. Regardless of all that, I said it, 2 or 3 times in my video. I don't want to see anybody lose their channel. Okay, but yet this guy is talking all kinds of crap. Who else we got in here? Let me just burn through these real quick. JP, shout out. Okay, Light Sal, shout out. Are you serious? Kovalev at least is a name. Yeah, this guy here was defending Canelo Kovalev. Saying, well, at least he has a name, right? Like Gennady Golovkin is fighting Zermeta. Okay, so whatever, but these are the same guys that are shouting, calling everyone else bums and cans and, they're mismatches or whatever, but whenever their guy does it, well, at least, he's got a name. Like, the double standard is so terrible in boxing. Anyway, shout out Michael Montero. I'm supposed to go on his channel. I need to text him. We talked about doing a collaboration, but I've been busy working. And the title of his video, let me click on this. Let's go check out Mr. Michael Montero. The title of his video, he's talking about DAZN. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened to me. So, okay, look, I canceled my DAZN like 3 months ago, and I just found out they are still charging my credit card. I didn't know. I paid something like $70 because I was looking on there. Well, I got an email that said, thank you for your payment, DAZN. I was like, what? Like, what? So I go check it out, and yeah, they've been charging me. So I don't know what Michael's talking about here. Let me click over here and read title. Let's see. Let's go read some of Michael's comments. I'm going to flip it on you guys. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Right here. Boom. Okay, not only there are fangirls of platforms and promoters, but also the sanctioning bodies. Yes. Yeah, and look, here's the comment I wrote 2 days ago, what I just told you. Just found out DAZN has taken 3 payments out of my Bank of America checking account. I was paying around $20 monthly, and for whatever reason, they've taken nearly $60 in payments. I'm really pissed off because they don't have anything new on their platform, and I canceled, months ago. And I actually have screenshots because every time I would cancel, I canceled twice actually, and they're still charging me. Now that can't be a glitch, guys. Anyway, shout out Mr. Michael. You guys go check out his channel. Another channel I want to give a shout out to. You guys go check out the Boxing Jedi, a very good friend of mine, Mr. J. Cotto. So seriously, we need to support each other, okay? So you guys, when you're done with the video, if you're about to click off, type in the Boxing Jedi and at least give him a like, give him a sub. Like I said, the real independent boxing media, we need to support each other, okay? And I don't think it's done enough. It's like people are afraid to give other channels shout outs, and I don't know why. Why is I'm on my phone, guys, right now. I'm playing around on my phone here, and it's freezing up. Like, I don't know what is going on with my Wi-Fi. It is getting so annoying. But here's the deal. I called AT&T, and they can't send anyone out because of the whole coronavirus thing. So there is something going on with my Wi-Fi. But I had an article I wanted to show you guys. Why is it? Let me type this in real quick. It was Eddie Hearn, right? It was on Boxing Scene. Oh, I guess that was my fault, not my Wi-Fi. But he was confirming that Golovkin will fight Zermeta, Canelo will fight Billy Joe Saunders. So we're going to see that happen. But the question is, who, what, when, where, how? Like, how are they going to do this? Are they going to allow media? Is it going to be at like 25% capacity? They're talking about doing that. Or maybe like Dana White did over at, what was it, UFC 249, I believe, where they had really just no one in the crowd, right? There was zero audience, which I thought was crazy. So right here, it says, Hearn, criticism of Golovkin for not wanting to fight Canelo. That is pure clickbait. But shout out Boxing Scene, because when you click on it, I'm not going to read the whole article, I'll paraphrase, but basically Eddie Hearn is defending Gennady Golovkin. But I mean, if you read that title, what would you think? Hearn, criticism of Golovkin for not wanting to fight Canelo next, okay? Basically, like I said, he's defending the criticism, and that's how they should have worded it, but that's not clickbait. That wouldn't get that click. Right, Hearn, what does it say? A Boxing 24, shout out to those guys. I met those guys a couple times in Houston. Gennady Golovkin, Zermeta in August, Canelo Saunders in September, and that's the latest, the greatest details, and apparently the contract has been signed, I've heard, but then I've heard conflicting information that, that it has not. But I've heard, okay, there's a rumor mill that Canelo has already signed the contract to fight Billy Joe Saunders. And look, guys, it's a good fight. It's a great fight. But my fear is that Canelo is going to throw a little hissy fit because, he's going to say, oh, I tried to fight Gennady Golovkin, but, he turned it down. Okay, what does it say here? Golovkin was supposed to get Canelo trilogy in his second match with DAZN. My next question is about Gennady Golovkin. You were part of his promotional team, said Chris Mannix. And look, let me give you my little 2 cents on Chris Mannix. Okay, he's become the new mouthpiece, yappity yap 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 for DAZN. right? Threatening Gennady Golovkin, saying, oh, no. If we don't get the fight we want, he's not going to be on our platform. Well, I bet their contract says differently. I mean, I couldn't imagine you're taking the second, third biggest star on the platform, hands down. It'd be Canelo, AJ, Golovkin. He's up there, right? Triple G is up there, top 5, definitely. Top 3, top 5. I say top 3. Probably number 1, if you want my to be honest. Probably the number 1 biggest star on the platform, okay? So how are you going to tell that guy, no, you can't fight on DAZN? Like, what? Like, really? And then we've heard DAZN is tanking because so many people are canceling, and they put out all that money. I mean, guys, they put out millions, who knows, billions, who knows? And they had to get new investors coming in. I believe it was from like India, China, bringing in new investors to try, like a bailout program, right? And now it's going to take them a long time to recover, but they're saying, hey, it's good news for the boxing fans because, now we have to put on meaningful fights because we're going under. Okay? And again, these guys literally stole money from me because I canceled, and who knows? And actually, the next payment is due to come out on the 1st. So they'll probably take another $20, $21 or whatever it is, so it's crazy. I thought, look, I'm going to contact their little 1-800 customer service line, and I'm going to record it, and I'll bring it onto the channel and let you guys hear it. But look, I'm going to tell them, you guys need to give me a refund because I have screenshots. I canceled this crap, and I wonder, has it happened to you guys? I don't know. I mean, I've heard other people complain about it, but it's just crazy, guys. I don't know. Anyway, I am babbling, but here's the deal, guys. Look, here's the deal. Okay, the reason I said, like I said, I haven't been on YouTube in a week. It's been 1 week, actually. Actually, no, we'll go check out my channel. It's been I've been working. I've been busy. Number 1. Number 2, I don't really feel there's anything worthy to bring to your attention. I don't feel like there's anything, to me, it's more about quality than quantity. Does that make sense? Like, I'd rather bring you nothing than just, something, right? I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me. I know I've asked that question before, and you guys say, no, we'd rather, you make a video. You can break down top 10 heavyweights, top 10 welterweights, whatever, biggest robbery of all time. There's a lot of things we could talk about, but the question is, would you watch? Would you watch? I don't know. That's the real question. But yes, this last video here, I'm getting a lot of heat from it, a lot of haters. And you guys know I don't block people on the channel. I think I've blocked very few people, only if they violate like the community guidelines. But if they attack me, I'm not like Ego or one of the other channels out there. I don't censor anyone's speech. I believe in freedom of speech. I don't block anybody. You want to hate on me, hate on me. I'm a grown man. I can take it, right? And that's what it kills me. Okay, you've got like, these grown men on YouTube running boxing channels, and they can't take a little heat or even a difference in opinion, or they will block you, right? It's crazy to me. Crazy. Shout out Eric. Let's see, what did he say? What's up, Trace? Dude, you should do a video about prospect fights potentially coming up. Garcia versus Linares. Okay, I think Lima. I think you might say Loma's next fight, Pac-Man's next fight, and potentially final fight. Look, that's a great subject. Right now, I am incredibly excited about what Loma's going to do. You guys know I've already talked about it. I want to see, anyway, it could be Devin Haney. It could be Tank Davis, just anyone. I mean, there's so many fighters out there that would be an incredibly great matchup for Loma. Even Mikey Garcia, whatever. Even Pacquiao. But according to Loma, Pacquiao's too big, too old, right? Too big, too old. But we know Manny Pacquiao, Emmanuel Dabertran Pacquiao, he is a natural 140-pounder. We know this. We know this, right? But he is getting a little bit older. I mean, could he come down to 135, 137, maybe a catch weight in there for Loma? Somewhere between 135, 140 would be a possibility. And it would be a great fight. I mean, talk about marketable. I mean, oh my God, that fight would be huge. Absolutely huge. But you'd have, let's see, Loma, you'd have Top Rank working with Al Heyman, which has been done before. Okay, the two different promotional companies, so it could be done. It could be done, but I want to see Lopez. I still want to see Loma Lopez. That is my number 1 go-to fight. If I had a magic wand, I would wave it, and we'd be watching Loma Lopez tonight, okay? That is my number 1 fight. And also, guys, again, I am excited about Billy Joe Saunders' Canelo. I think it is a great fight. A lot of people hate on Canelo. I get it. Trust me, I'm one of them. But, you know, that doesn't matter because, again, you know, I mean, it's boxing. I'm a fan of boxing, and that would be an outstanding fight. Let's go to the counter punch of boxing real quick. Here's my group. What do we got here? We got, it just said 8 people. 8 people are requesting to join. But all right, what do we got here? Gennady Golovkin, Rubio. Boom. You guys remember that shot? Look at that. I like those Grant gloves too, by the way. And remember, they were talking about the gloves. If you compare the Everlast, how much bigger they are from the Grant, okay? And, you know, again, I made a video breaking that down, but different gloves are shaped differently. They really are. Even when I do my own sparring, I won't spar with Everlast gloves like the, where are my gloves? I got to read the name. The something lock or whatever. I don't like those. I use the Venom because they're softer. They're better padded. So I don't know if you guys have ever put on boxing gloves, but there is a difference. There really is. The Grant gloves, they're pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty hard. And these Everlast gloves there, they have like a hard foam, okay? So the Grant gloves is more like a horsehair, and the Everlast is like this hard foam. So they are bigger, but it's like a thudding impact, you know? So, you know, a lot of people criticize Golovkin for that. I mean, you guys think that the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder thing was like the original Glovegate? Right? Like the whole glove thing? No. It goes way back, you know, but even with Gennady Golovkin, you know, channels like Dante's Boxing Nation, you know, he tries saying that Golovkin was, you know, had smaller gloves and whatnot. Well, guess what? Marcio Rubio could have wore the same gloves. Abel Sanchez even said that. He said, look, you know, we'll give you our you know, we have a second set of gloves. You can have them, right? You can have them. You know, I mean, as a fighter, you know, as long as it is approved by the commission, which Grant gloves would be, you can fight in them too, so don't complain. And I totally agree. Look, I might end it here. Also, I'm probably going to be going live, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. So you guys hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And of course, sub to the channel if you want. If you don't, cool, whatever. Okay, second time asking the question, do you think the world is ready for boxing to come back to a live audience? I'm curious to see how much your opinion has changed now that we have all the facts. Look, 25 people said yes, okay? 14, or do I have that wrong? I'm sorry. Yes, but with conditions, whatever. Okay, and then 14 people said yes, okay. 4 people said no. We got 3 more. We'll click on them because I didn't include these options. Other people did. Yeah, but test everybody? Okay, it's not a bad idea. Like I said, like UFC did it, you know, wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not a health expert. Well, that wasn't my question, bro, but thank you. I want it to come back, but is not the perfect time. No vaccine yet. 1 vote. Okay, well, thank you for the vote. But it looks like the majority of the people are yes with conditions or yes, okay? I mean, this is about 90% of the people. Also, I've seen other channels do the same, a similar poll, and a lot of people are, yeah, they're ready for boxing to come back, football to come back, baseball, basketball, everything. But of course, I mean, things are going to have to be different now, you know, so we'll see, guys, we'll see. But, you know, I'm in Texas. Here in Texas, things really are changing. You know, it seems like life is getting back to normal somewhat. Like I said, I just finally went back to work, thank God. You know, so I don't know, guys. All right, I'm going to cut it off there. Again, I don't mean to babble, but I wanted to hop back on here. Just, you know, tell everybody hello. I hope you're doing okay out there. And you know, did you miss me, guys? Because I certainly miss you guys. And again, I'm going to be going live soon, and I'll do it just like I did it last time. You know, you'll see a video playing, and of course, you'll hear me talking. Maybe I'll get in front of the camera. Who knows? I don't know. So, all right, guys, leave a comment below.